Lefty guys, left.
This is not my club.
Rico Love.
Hold on, 3, 2, 1. Cue's coming. Next is Rico Love.
Next is Rico Love.
Rico Love.
No, that's not Rico Love. Is that him?
Ma'am? Which one is Rico Love? No. How many Rico Love they have?
Happy birthday.
Oh, that's not him.
Sing it.
Okay, so who is these gentlemen? They're part of Rico's Division 1 entertainment label. They're all his producers. I'll have them turn around for you.
Division 1 Entertainment, right?
Division 1 entertainment. Oh, wait.
Sorry, that was not Rico Love. False alarm.
Say who it is.
And these are his producers.
Division 1. Rico. Happy birthday, 1 Entertainment.
Vision 1.
No, Rico's not here yet.
Sophia?
Left, Sophia.
This is what's her. I don't know. What?
Sophia, to your lefty, please.
Who's gonna try this one? Oh. Okay.
Right, you gonna take pictures.
Yeah,
I'm sorry?
Yeah,
Give it tape.
yeah, that's him.
All right, this is Rico Love, the man of the hour.
Getting her out of the shot. Tasha.
Tasha. Come back left. Rico, to your left, Rico. Lefty Rico.
Tasha can't get a break.
Happy birthday, Rico!
Your lefty Rico.
And turn this way so that these people right here can get you.
How you doing, Rico? Happy birthday.
How you doing?
Can you tell us how the collaboration with Usher and Romeo came about?
It was crazy because I was working with Romeo on some records. We did a few records, and he had mentioned to me that he was interested in doing a song with Usher. And it's as simple as that. I told him, no, listen, let's write the song and let me just go out and get it to Usher. So we did the record. You know, Romeo wrote, I wrote the concept, the chorus and everything. Romeo wrote, he translated into Spanish. And I flew out the next week. I flew out to Sacramento. Usher was on tour. And I played him the demo. And he loved it so much that he was like, yo, I want to be a part of it. Like 2 weeks later, I had just started Usher's album. I just started recording for his album because we started recording Usher's album directly after he finished the tour. So during the recording process, I said, yo, let's knock out this record. And he put his vocals on it, and it just became, you know, what it is now. You know, how long it's been number one for like 8 weeks or some craziness. So, you know, it's just a blessing to be able to be a part of something so monumental.
Are there any plans to do any more Spanish songs?
Yeah, I want to be a part. Like, I really want to educate myself a little bit more. And, you know, I just jumped right into the bachata, and I just kind of like, I love it so much. I'm a fan now. I listen to all the Latin stations now. So I definitely want to be more involved. I worked with Shakira a few times, and me and her people have been communicating, and Prince Royce reached out. So, you know, just different things. I'm into the, what's the guys, the Nacho, yeah. I like, you know, I've been really kind of like hipping myself to the whole Latin swag. So I definitely want to be a part of everything, you know. Thank you so much.
Global Grind.
Global Grind. Hey, how you doing? You hold it?
So what's the best birthday present you've gotten so far?
The best birthday present. I bought myself a Bentley last year. I bought a house a few weeks ago, so I guess, you know, I guess I topped last year.
I go for the watch. I like the watch.
Okay, cool.
What kind of impact has Diddy had on your life?
I grew up looking up to Puff. He's like a big brother to me now, but as a kid, I grew up like idolizing him, and, you know, growing up in New York and like being around that whole movement and studying the whole Harlem World movement and B.I.G. and Faith and Total and the whole Bad Boy movement. It was just like, that was like a guy who I looked up to as like almost a god, so to speak, lowercase g. But I was like, you know, when I started connecting and hanging out with him, I started realizing how much we were alike. So he's kind of like a big brother to me, a mentor. He kind of educates me on so much stuff. So he's just like, he's really close. He's really a close friend of mine, genuinely.
How did your relationship with Usher come to be about?
Usher signed me as a solo artist years ago. In 2002, I was rapping, and he signed me as a rap artist, and that's how we got close. And Usher was the first guy who told me I should write songs. I was rapping back then, and he told me, yo, you should start writing songs. He saw something special in my flow and everything. He said, you should write records. And from that point on, I wrote the first song I ever wrote was Throwback, which was featured on Confessions albums. You know, sold 29 million albums worldwide. And to be a part of that is the first song you ever wrote. It's kind of like inspirational. It's a hell of a catapult. So it was a great launch. And then Usher just kept mentoring me through the years. He still mentors me. I still call him when I'm going through things and vice versa. So, you know, Usher's genuinely like a real brother to me, you know.
What's the craziest piece of business advice you received from a fellow celebrity?
Puff told me to buy a big house. He said, buy a house that you can't afford.
Why is that?
He said it makes you work your ass off.
That's good. Well, happy birthday. Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Deco Drive.
Thank you so much. Deco Drive, I'll be watching y'all on TV. What up?
Rico, tell us what you're doing here tonight.
It's my birthday party. You know, tonight we having a birthday dinner. We just got some friends and family, some movers and shakers in Miami and the South Florida area just coming together, all over the country actually, just coming together, you know, to make moves and have a good time.
Are you planning on being here all weekend?
I'm gonna be here all weekend. I like, you know, hanging out. We going to strip club tomorrow. You know, it's Miami. We got to do it for real. We got to keep it 100.
Is there anybody you're looking forward to hanging out with tonight to celebrate?
You know, Usher, Puff, Mary J. Blige, you know, just my whole, you know, I just finished Mary's album. We got the single Mr. Wrong out right now. I did a great portion of Last Train to Paris, and I did a great portion of Raymond versus Raymond for Usher. So these are three people who I've worked closely with, who I've admired my whole life, and who are good friends of mine. So who better than to bring in your 29th birthday than with people you admire, you respect, and who are your friends, you know?
Absolutely, I agree. And nothing, I just wanted to ask you, do you have any New Year's resolutions this year?
New Year's resolutions. I want to be a better me, you know? I want to like, there's a lot of things that like, a lot of things in our flesh that we kind of like, the temptations that we can't resist. I want to start learning how to resist a lot of those temptations, you know?
Well, Miami is definitely not a place to
It's
start.
a tough place. It's a tough place, but I got to learn.
All right, well, happy birthday, and I hope you have a good night.
Thank you so much.
Rico, how do the stars party You guys gonna be popping Ciroc tonight?
We're gonna be popping Ciroc. I'm planning on doing maybe 100 or 200 bottles of Ciroc. I don't know, something ignorant. Just some ignorant amount of champagne and liquor and just, you know, I want everybody to be intoxicated. I want the taxi cab services in Miami to make a killing tonight. I want all the cars to be left. In the morning tomorrow, I want y'all to think the club is still going on because nobody can drive home.
I don't know a lot of people, they like to have like month-long birthday bashes. Like, how do you plan on continuing your
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not trying to brag, but I live every day pretty fly. You know what I mean? Like, my life is pretty damn dope. So it's always like it's my birthday, you know. I shop a lot, I buy cars, you know. I'm just kind of like the cool guy, you know. So it's always my birthday. Every day's my birthday. It's just an example of it. Anybody in Miami will tell you that whenever I come out, though, you know. A few weeks ago, we did 100 bottles of champagne at Color Play. We just have a good time, you know.
That was Deco.
Deco got to start following me around. He was there. He was there.
So this art days though, you know, this week, like, are you planning on like putting dates in any of these events?
Yes. My publicist is, I'm not going to lie, she's filling me in on a lot of events because I don't really know. So she's educating me as we go along. We're going to be stopping through a few spots. So shout out to the Chambers group, you know, for looking out and letting me know what's going on. So, you know, we just going to be sticking our head paws in any place that we can figure out is cool, you know.
Well, call me up when you're ready to party, all right?
Let's do it. I got you.
You are.
Right now we're working on Usher's album. Finishing up Mario's album. We just finished Mario's album. And my artist is here. Working on the album. Just released a new single today.
This is along with Division 1.
Division 1,
Rico, I'm so sorry.
How you doing?
Can you
I'm gonna give him a shout out when I got you.
I'm sorry. Give your people at Deco a shout out.
What up? You ready? What up? It's Rico Love, Mr. Turn the Lights On. I want to give a special shout out to Deco Drive. I watch y'all all the time. When I come home from the club, it's always on. Turn the lights on.
You lefty, guys? Lefty, Rico. Lefty, guys. All guys to the left.
Vision 1 and Rico. His production crew.
All you guys to the left, please.
He knows what's up. He's like, hold on, let me go where I got you. And yeah, he's good. I don't know.